What we're supposed to do here, these are questions on indices. Let me just type it. Indices. We're starting with this number 3, though we'll go back to the first one later. So indices. And according to the rule of indices, when we are multiplying the same number, we'll add up the powers. When we're dividing the same number, we will subtract the powers. So what we are supposed to do here in this number 3a is that we supposed to make the numbers to become the same. How? Okay, let's look at 3a. We have 9 squared times 3 raised to power 6. So they have helped us by saying it's equal to 3 raised to power something. But let us imagine they did not give us this 3 raised to power something, so that we just delete that and we'll be able to get our answers. So this is supposed to be the 9 will change to 3. But you know 9 is not the same as 3. So we put a square on the 9 so that on the 3 so that it can become 9. Then there is a square on top already. Then times 3 now raised to power 6. Please make sure you're looking at this. Then the next thing is that we now multiply the powers that are on the 3. Are you there? Are you watching this? It's like I'm seeing you distracted, so just make sure you focus on this. Now, 2 times 2 at the top of that 3 will give me 4. So this is 3 raised to power 4. Then times 3 raised to power 6. Then finally, I will have 3 raised to power 4 plus 6 giving me 10. And this is the answer. So anytime we're given maybe different bases like this, we will change them and make them the same base. And our answer has been specified that we should use 3 as our base. And if you check the answer that we got 3 as our base. That is why we targeted 3, so that we don't want to see 9. 9 must be replaced. And you can bear me witness that this 3 square is the same thing as the 9. And the power on it is the same thing as the power. So that is what we have done in that first question. Now, let's go to the second one, B. B says 10,000, 10, 1, 2, 3, divided by 10 squared. Now, they have said it must give us 10 something, so we won't write that now. Let us just work it out until it gives us that. The first digit here, the first number is 10,000, which is the same thing as 10 raised to power 4. Then we are dividing by 10 raised to power 2. So whenever it's division, you pick the 10 and you subtract the powers. 4 minus 2. So this is going to give me 2. Okay, let's look at the next one. Option C. We have 25 raised to power 2 times 5 raised to power 3. Then they said it should give us 5 raised to power something. Good. We will not write that, but we'll work towards it. That means both of them should be 5. This is not 5, it's 25, but this is 5 already. So we have to change the 25 to become 5 squared. Then there is another 2 at the top. Then this is 5 raised to power 3. Then you multiply those powers that are on top of the 5. These two numbers. 2 times 2 gives us 4. So we have 5 raised to power 4 times 5 raised to power 3. Then, if you combine them, you pick one of the, since it's multiplication, you pick one of them. 4 plus 3 gives us 7. So the missing power is 7. Okay, I'm going to do some more before I probably allow you to do some other more. So D, to the fourth one, 64 raised to power 2 divided by 4 raised to power 3 should give us 4 raised to power something. But let's work it down there. 64 is the same thing as 4 raised to power 3 because we have to change them both to 4. So 64 must be replaced by 4, but because 64 is not 4, we put power 3 on top. Then there is power 2 already there. then divided by 4 raised power 3. Then you have two powers on the first 4. You multiply them. That is 3 times 2. And 3 times 2 is going to give me 6. So I have 4 raised to power 6 divided by 4 raised to power 3. And since it's division, you pick one of them, then you subtract the power. 6 minus 3 gives us 3. Now you can unmute yourself and tell me if you understand these 4 questions. Yeah, unmute yourself and just talk. Even if there is noise around you, you're going to mute yourself back, but just talk. I want to hear you. You are muted, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand it, right? Okay, okay, good. Um, let's continue. Please make sure you're looking at it. Don't write anything, just look at it. I'll give you time to
Sir.
write it. Yeah? You want to say something?
So this like the one that has three then box. Is it the three that is there that you come and like add in brackets two then two?
Is it? Are you talking
That's
about
what
Are you talking about the first one,
yes,
or the second one, or the third one?
yes, sir. All of them you are doing. At the box side there is 10.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to explain that place to you again. Look at it carefully. You know it's 9 you have here, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, but did I write 9 here? Answer me, please. Unmute yourself. Did I write 9 here?
So what I mean is that
Okay,
the question
okay.
is 9 raised power 2 times 3 raised power 6 equals 3 bucks.
Yeah, I
So that
told
thing
you.
that is
I said
outside
that
there,
3 is part of
that is
our
the one I'm
answer. It's what's in the box we are looking for, okay?
so that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that 3 is that the one that you're adding inside the box with that 2, then
No, no,
2.
no, no, no. I'm not even touching this. I'm not touching all of this at all, okay?
Okay.
I assumed they are not there. Is that clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
I now worked it out to give me the answer. So when I get the answer, I now see that the 3 has appeared, the 10 has appeared, and the 5 has appeared, then the 4 has appeared, okay?
Yes, sir.
But do you understand the 4 solutions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, good. So let's look at the fifth one. We have 144. Look at this fifth one carefully. Times 12 raised to power 5 equal to 12. But I will not write this 12, but I must work it out to get the 12, okay? Now, 144 is 12 square, and we already have 12 raised to power 5. So we pick one of the 12, and that is the 12 I cancelled outside now. Then 2 plus 5, that will give us 7. And this is it. Let's look at the sixth one. 3 raised to power 4 also raised to power 2 times 27 should give us 3 something. But I cancel that 3 because I must work it out. Now, what I want to do is that this is 3, this should be 3. The two of them should be 3. So the first one is already 3 because our answer must be 3 raised to power something. And there's power 2 here. But how can I turn 27 to 3? It will become 3 raised to power 3. And we can now say 3 raised to power 4 times 2 is 8. Then times 3 raised to power 3. Finally, I will add up the powers. 8 plus 3 gives me 11. So the answer is 3 raised to power 11. And if you look at the last line there, the last line of the solution, from G to I, let's copy G to I to the next page. We have question G says 4 raised to power 5 divided by 2 equal to 2 raised to power something. Let us assume the 2 is not there. Please concentrate on this one because it's not like what we've been doing before. Or it's like it. Just consider that your answer must be 2, okay? And if your answer must be 2, then change both of them to 2. Is that clear? How can I change 4 to 2? It becomes 2 square. Then there is still power of 5 there. Then divided by 2. Then the 2 square, the 2 times 5 here becomes 10. So I have power 10. Then divided by 2. And remember, there is a power on this 2 which is 1, but it was not written. Okay, good. Now we have 2 raised to power 10 minus 1. Okay, and if you say 10 minus 1, that is 9. Is that clear? Okay, let's look at the next one. Question H. 11 raised to power 5 times 121 squared equal to 11. So it's 11 we're using because it says equal to 11. So let's turn both of them to 11 and 11. Please look at this. The first one is already 11 raised to power 5. But the second one, we'll turn it to 11. That'll be 11 squared. Then another 2 because 11 squared is 121. Then we have 11 raised to power 5 times 11 raised to power 4 because of these 2 times 2 that becomes 4 on the 11. Then we add up the powers. This is 11 raised to power 9. I believe this is clear to you. Then the next one, question I. We have 16 raised to power 3 times 2 raised to power 4. Then divided by 2 raised to power 3 should give us a 2 as our answer according to them. So that means all of them must appear to be 2. Please take note of this. This is 16, this is 2, and this is 2. We want to change all of them to become 2. So 16 must give way and become 2. That's raised to power 4. Then raised to power 3, that because of 3 is under 16. Then we have times 2 raised to power 4. Now divided by 2 raised to power 3. So what we have here is that we're going to multiply these 4 and 3. Okay, multiplying this 4 and 3, that'll be 4 times 3, that's 12. So that is 2 raised to power 12 times 2 raised to power 4. Then commutatively divided by 2 raised to power 3. So we have 2. You add up this power because it's multiplication. That is raised to power 16 because 12 plus 4 is 16. Then divided by 2 raised to power 3. Now that it is division, you subtract the power. 16 minus 3 is 13. So your answer is 2 raised to power 13. Now unmute yourself and tell me if you understand all of this. Do you understand them? Do you understand them? Hello? Can you
Sir,
hear me? Yeah?
Sister, I can hear you.
Okay.
Say
Do you
it
understand?
again.
Okay. Do you understand them?
Sir,
Yeah?
I understand.
Okay. Clap for yourself. Clap for
Am I to
yourself.
explain?
No, no, no. Don't worry. Don't explain.
Sir,
Okay, okay. So I'm going to give you time to write it down. Then, if there is enough time, we'll move to the next one. But if there is no time, you're going to still
I'm
try.
not with a book that I can write it down. No.
What do you mean? You know
With a
you
book
have
and
class.
write it
You know you
down.
have class today, right?
If you that is just ordinary paper.
Uh-huh. Write it down. Then when you get
Shit.
back home, you go and transfer it. Okay. So if there is enough time,
Okay,
you're
sir.
going to
But
do
sir,
from
if the
this
paper
question one
lost,
and two.
please, I have no.
Look at you. So, are you hearing me now?
Yes, sir.
If there is enough time, you do from question one and two later on. But if there's no time, that will be part of your assignment. But you can start writing the solution now.